Dear students, previous class we have discussed about ethical issues. In this class, let's discuss the ethical management. Before going to the ethical management, what do you mean by ethics and what do you mean by management? Ethics means what is right and what is wrong of the human behavior. What is right or wrong or good or bad of an human behavior is called ethics. Then management means getting things done through others. So here let's discuss the ethical management. Ethical management is the government is responsible for providing the business rules of the game, which makes the business system functioning up the smoothly. It is the responsibilities of government to enforce the laws and to provide a system of the court for adjusting the difference between the business firms and individual as well as government agencies. So this is introduction about the ethical management. Then ethical management means ethical management is the practice of being honest and virtuous in a role as a manager. So it means ethical management is the practice of being honest and virtuous. So honest of the manager and virtues. So good follow or good role follow as a manager in an organization. Ethical management is management training will help you with this, and there are several responsibilities and obligations of an ethical manager, including setting a good example, holding everyone to the same standard, and making expectations clear. So it means ethical management include ethical training. It will helps for there are as a manager includes several roles and responsibilities and obligations of an ethical manager. So at the same time, setting a good example in this holding everyone to the same standard and making expectations will be cleared. So as a manager holding everyone same standard of an employees, then equal treatment of everyone employees. In this, our expectations our employees expectations will be clear the as a manager. Then four principles of ethical management: respect for each employees, mutual respect, procedural fairness, decision making, transparency. So let's we are discuss the one by one. First one, respect for each employee. While it's difficult at times, it is important to make sure you treat each of your employees or team members respectfully. So it means difficult at times. So because everyone company involves the different religions and culture beliefs. So for example, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಾವು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ಸ್ನ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋರನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಲೈಕ್ ಹಿಂದೂ, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ, ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್, so ವಗೇರಾ. So in this every one company involves the all type of the religions and workers in their any companies. That purpose we are treated as all of you equally in their work. Then it's important to make sure you treated each of your employees or team members respectfully. So this is one of the important. We are respect for all employees and we are respect everyone employees in an organization. We are treated as fairly or equally of the employees. Then second one, mutual respect. Your role as a manager involves making sure that your employees all treat each other respectfully as well. While they don't all have to agree with each other, they should show proper respect for each other's ideas and opinions. Mutual respect means everyone organization involves the uh, mutual respect. Because of any one organization achieve the goal, there involves the mutual respect of an employees and manager. Then involves also subordinates. So mutual respect involves the team members understanding and manager and employees understanding in the company. So when we are mutual respect in a company, the time we are achieve the goals of the organization. We don't have involved in mutual respect, there is we don't have reached the our goal. A team member does not get along on a personal level will not work together and will be less productivity of the in an organization. There is no mutual respect, we don't have a higher the productivity, or we produce the less productive. So proper that purpose we are respect for proper everyone of the ideas and opinions of the organization. So we are applicable also ideas and opinions of an employees. Then third one, procedural fairness. It's one of the important principle of ethical management. You may not have control of your procedures. Your company expects you to follow, but you do have control over the procedures you can implement within your team. It is important to make sure the procedures you implement are fair to all of your employees, neither favoring nor neglecting one employee or another employee. So it means everyone companies or as a manager make a rules and regulations of the companies or procedures of the companies, then follow the employees in an employees rules and regulations of the companies or procedures of the companies, then follow it's a favor one. The employees cannot follow the rules and regulations or procedures of a companies, then it's a neglect one is unfavor of the companies. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇದು ಎಥಿಕಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಗೋಲನ್ನು ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ತಮ್ಮ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆ ಕಂಪನಿಯು ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವನತಿ ಹೊಂದಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದರಿಂದ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರಲ್ ಫೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಎಥಿಕಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರಲ್ ಫೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫಾಲೋ ದಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರಲ್ ಫೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಆನ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಜೇಷನ್. Then fourth one, decision making transparency. So everyone companies follow the decision making transparency. So it's one of the manager role. It is incredibly important for you to make sure your employees understand why you make the decisions you do. If they release you are not making arbitrary choice based on personal beliefs. They will be more likely to accept your decisions and work together as a team. So it means decision making transparency as a manager role, it's incredibly important for everyone. So your employees understand the in this transparency of our employees. They are making arbitrary choices based on a personal beliefs. So arbitrary, it means uncontrollable of the chances. So we cannot control the arbitrary. So choice based of the personal beliefs. Their employees have taken the personal beliefs, as a manager taking the personal beliefs of the organization. They will more likely accept your decisions and work together as a team. So employee make a rules and regulations, then make a one organization goal, then we are our employees respect all decisions and work together as a team. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಅವನು ಒಂದು ಗುರಿಯನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಆ ಗುರಿ ಸಾಧಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅವನು ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಿರ್ಧಾರವನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರು ಸಹಕಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವನ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ethical management topic. In this meaning, then 4 principles of ethical management. One is respect for each employees, mutual respect, procedural fairness, then last one decision making transparency. So thank you.